So today, I want to read something I found in James. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. And it says, Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. So, maybe you've heard of this English actor, writer, comedian. His name is Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry is probably best known for his work on this side of the Atlantic, probably for his uh, audio voice for Harry Potter, for the audiobooks. I don't know if you listen to the audiobooks of Harry Potter, but I know some of you that probably do. Um, And he's also best known for his voice work in a little animated cartoon for kids called Pocoyo. And that was on PBS about 10 years ago. I don't know if they still play it or not, but it's well worth catching because it's very smart animation for young kids. And it was a real treat and very entertaining for all my kids to watch it when they were young. And I enjoyed it as well as an adult. Anyway, Stephen Fry has been very open about his um, bipolar disorder and his depression. And he has written many, many books that are well worth seeking out. But what grabbed me was this lady who was a fan of his. Her name was Crystal. And she wrote him a letter one day and just told him she told him how miserable life was. Just a random letter. And what I love though is his response, and I want to read it for you today. His response to Crystal after her writing a letter to him telling him my life stinks, it's miserable, fill in the blanks. His reply was, "Dear Crystal, I am so sorry to hear that life is getting you down at the moment. Goodness knows it can be so tough when nothing seems to fit and little seems to be fulfilling. I'm not sure there's any specific advice I can give that will help bring life back its savor. Although they mean well, it's sometimes quite galling to be reminded how much people love you when you don't love yourself that much. I've found that it's of some help to think of one's moods and feelings about the world as being similar to weather. Here are some obvious things about the weather. It's real. You can't change it by wishing it away. If it's dark and rainy, it will really be dark and rainy and you can't alter it. It might be dark and rainy for 2 weeks in a row, but it will be sunny one day. It isn't under one's control as to when the sun comes out, but come out, it will, one day. It really is the same with one's moods, I think. The wrong approach is to believe that they are illusions. They are real. Depression, anxiety, listlessness, these are as real as the weather, and equally not under one's control. Not one's fault. But they will pass. They really will. In the same way that one has to accept the weather, so one has to accept how one feels about life. Today's a crap day is a perfectly realistic approach. It's all about finding a kind of mental umbrella. You know, hey ho, it's raining outside. It isn't my fault and there's nothing I can do about it, but sit it out. But the sun may well come out tomorrow, and when it does, I shall take full advantage. I don't know if any of that is of any use. It may not seem it, and if so, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd drop you a line to wish you well in your search to find a little more pleasure and purpose in life. Very best wishes, Stephen Fry. Once again, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Be smart, be safe, be of God.